years and everything. But what I try to do is ease the transition for them. So what I do, I actually do wholesale, I do short sales, and I also do but that's what it started. A little more.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for taking that time to introduce yourself and just letting those who are not here get a better understanding of who your services and what you have to offer. I hope the phone lines are ringing off the hook by the time you get back to your office. All right? Now, what we're going to do now, you should have a small index card. I'm going to bring up Miss Suzonna Warrenton, and let me just tell you, this young lady is just filled with joy and excitement, very, very passionate. If you have an opportunity to experience her, I met her through a mutual friend of mine, and let me tell you, since I met her, I just followed her, not only on social media site, but just to see the passion that she has when conducting her marketing services, but more importantly, I know she's going to share a little bit of this with you guys, but she's big on mentorship. She's big on taking the knowledge that has been instilled within her and passing it along to the next generation. So I admire her so much for that. She has worked with Fortune 500 companies, small businesses, to help them take their business organization to the next level. She's worked with Ford Motor Company, and she recently branched out just about 10 years ago with Triumphant International Marketing, limited liability company. And I want you all to really, really think about that one marketing question that you've had. We have her here, and she wants to answer those questions for you. So at the end of our presentation, we're just going to collect these cards, and she's going to try her best to make sure that she gets that information right there at your fingertips. So help me welcome Ms. Suzonna Warrenton with Triumphant International Marketing.
Thank you very much. My name is Suzonna. I need to get new headshots, I know. Let me give you a little bit of background about me. I'm originally from Michigan, in Detroit, Michigan. I got my bachelor's degree from Howard University in Washington, D.C. I was hired right out of Howard to Ford Motor Corporation, so I went back to Detroit, Michigan. And then I got my master's degree in international marketing. I speak Japanese, so I handle the Pacific Rim and Japan for Ford. So I work for Ford Land, because the Ford family owns a lot of land all over the world. And one of the things that was happening in the early 90s, I don't know if you guys remember, we were trying to take automotive into the Asian markets. But those markets are very much different from the U.S. So there was only a few of us that spoke foreign languages. So I ended up having to live in Japan for some years. And it was fantastic. I was able to take my family with me. We had a wonderful time. My mentor was my manager. He was the vice president with Ford Motor Corporation. He believed in me, he saw my vision, and he knew there was a glass ceiling in automotive. So he shared with me he was going to be retiring. So he wanted me to put a plan together on either exiting with him out of Ford or staying in Ford and creating my own division. He knew there was a ceiling. But at that time, that's when the internet was first coming out, email was first, it was very techie savvy, things were changing so quick. There was no need for a lot of fat with companies because of the technology industry. And I was in an area of male-dominated fields. And there was 130 people in my division, and 5 were women, and I was the only African-American. So it was really different. So I decided to exit with him. We gave his retirement party, and 2 weeks later I gave my notice. So I left Ford Motor Corporation. But at that time, during the 3 years he gave me the notice that he was retiring, I had started creating my own LLC. I created my first marketing firm. And I met other women and men that I went to, that I worked at Ford with, or I meet at Chrysler at different conventions, called them together, we started our own international marketing firm in my basement. So my first client was Ford Motor Corporation. I came back to them with a proposal at my exit interview, and they ended up signing my contract, and I had a 6-year contract with him. So we had a little egg and a little bacon coming. That was a good thing. right? So I love what I do. I really do. I would work for free. I love what I do. I'm really, really good at it. I went to excellent schools, and I handle a huge budget for a huge corporation like Ford Motor Corporation. So when I left to start my company, that was my passion. I love marketing. I love helping people market. And I felt like everybody had the knowledge I had when I came out. So I met other people who were trying to start bakeries, or they could make wonderful cakes. They just didn't know how to go from making baskets in their living room for friends and family to making baskets in their living room for a profit. They didn't know how to make that transition. And I would tell them my story, and my first client had to be my last employer. That's always the hardest nail to fight off. It's going to be who you just left from working. So always think about that when you want to do something like this. Plus, I think one of the things that business owners, when wanting to take their passion into profits, is structuring yourself so that when people hear what you're introducing in your 30-second pitch, your elevator pitch, they shouldn't say, what does she do? What does she believe in? What's her business? If it's open-ended, like you're really vague, people don't know what you do. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to approach you and ask you because they don't want to be rude and make you seem simple. So be very specific about what you do, how you do it, and what you can bring to it. Because that's what people want to know. We always want to know, what's in it for me? How can you help me? What do you have that I need? And that is something that a lot of people don't do. They need to tell exactly what they do. You create baskets, right? You create gift baskets. You don't weave them. You don't make baskets. When you make baskets, I'm thinking you're in your backyard, you're weaving with warm water baskets, right? So you are a creator of gift baskets. Wonderful. Use very good words that are fragrant, delicious, wonderful, enticing, lovely, things like that. Just when you said make baskets, she weaves baskets. When people think that, so they're like, I don't need her to make me a basket. But if you say you're going to do a baby shower and you have all these items, I can create a wonderful, enticing gift that you can put all of your items in my basket, and I will present. You can present that. Now I know what you do. Now I know my clients for Christmas. I can call you and say, listen, I want you to shop. Here's your budget. Create 19 packages, baskets for me, so I can distribute them to my clients. So it makes me look like I'm really caring, right? And we do that. We do that every Christmas. We do it for our clients when they go to retire. We need retirement gifts. That's what you do. So be very specific about what you do, so people aren't standing around like, I don't know what she does, or he does. Be very specific. Does anybody have any questions they'd like me to include? If you have questions, you can start passing them out. I'll answer them for you. Another thing is find out, you know how you can Google everything? You know how you talk to your children and you say something, it used to be your parents would say, go to the dictionary, that's how you spell it. You say something to your kids, they're like, let me Google that. That Google is like their best friend. Let me Google that. If you don't know what to charge for your services, that's another thing that people don't know what to do. They're like, I give great advice. My friends always come to me for expert advice. They're always contacting me when they're going through something that's traumatic or stressful. How do I charge for this? I mean, I'm up at night trying to help them fix their, car loans, and I'm good at helping them refinance their house. How do I charge somebody for that? Because that's not free, right? That's a service that you get. But what do you charge? How much? Do you do it by the hour? Do you have them purchase a package? That's coaching. Like she said, she helps people bring out the best in themselves. That's a coach. Coaches help athletes bring out the best. You can take a good athlete and make them an excellent athlete with a really good coach that believes in you. So that's what you need to do. Google your costs for your services and find out what is proper, right? And definitely here in Florida, this market is a whole different ball of wax when it comes to it. Because when you see the prices for things, like a school teacher or a coach or something, when you put in Florida or in Central Florida, the numbers drop, right? So if I'm going to charge my client in Japan a price, I certainly couldn't charge a small business owner here in Central Florida that same price. It's totally different. And when people ask me, well, why do you do that? Why do you charge people locals near you less? They make less. It's totally different. A Fortune 500 corporation, you could never pay me what a Fortune 500 pays me. So I can charge them or overcharge them to compensate for helping small business, because that's my passion, is to see them grow. Another thing that I would like you guys to, another tidbit I'd like to share with you, and you can take it for what it is, get organized. When you want to charge prices for stuff, and you don't have business cards or a website or a Facebook page or a phone number they can get to, and your children aren't answering the phone, that's not business. That's not business. So they're calling you, and it's a music. No, that's not business. That's not business. Matter of fact, when you call somebody like that, you're like, I don't know if I want them making my wedding cake. I don't want to listen to steel drums for 30 minutes. That's not professional. Because now when my cake is an hour late for my wedding, I kind of had a clue what they were like when I called. You get it? Get organized. Get your own separate number. They have Google Voice now. You can get your own Google Voice number for free. Get a Google phone number. It will ring to your phone. It can ring to your home phone, which none of us even answer. We only have it because it rings. They can ring to now, right? Most of us are tied down to this home phone line that the kids are like, I didn't even know we had a home phone. Send it to that number. You can check your messages. Get your business card. It can be very simple, like Vistaprint. I love when I see small business companies have Vistaprint. It beats nothing. You're just yelling out what you have. People might spell it wrong. They may not have a hyphen. They have a underscore. You never know. Have your business card. Have your elevator pitch. Whatever you're toting. If you're a hairdresser, your hair should be fantabulous. If you're a nail artist, you should at least have one good nail you can show them. One, because their nails are usually good. But if you're a makeup artist, I expect you to look like, oh my goodness, look at that makeup. She looks photo ready all the time. I expect that. If you're a cake person, when you come to an event like this, I would expect you to have samples. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you have, you should have with you, so people will remember you. If you can get your picture on the card, or a picture of people on your card, people remember that card more. I don't know why people don't understand this. I tell them that all the time. I have my picture on the, and they usually do it for real estate, right? Real estate ladies are like, they're always photo ready on their card. Or politicians, they always have their picture on the card, right? You have to have your photo on the card, because 9 times out of 10 they won't remember your name. They'll remember you were fantastic, but if they see that picture, they're like, oh, that was her. I remember what she said. I remember what she told me to do. I need to they will contact you. 9 times out of 10 when I'm walking around or shopping or we go swimming with my family, they're like, oh, my wife has your business card. You used to have long hair. People stop me all the time because they remember my card. They remember that photo. They know I'm somewhere in their house. They can't remember where. They know they saw me. But that gives me the opportunity to tell them who I am, what I am, and what I do. And that's fantastic because it gets them to approach me. And if a person approaches you, 9 times out of 10, they want what you've got. Isn't that true? Even in dating, it's the truth. Even in business. So you have to remember to always be ready. If you're your own walking billboard of what you are. You should have an elevator pitch. Like you said, 30 seconds or less, I should be able to tell you what I do, who I am, how you can contact me, give them a business card, and then you're out. Does that make sense? Another thing I think for turning your passion into profits, after you get your price and you get organized, network. I think people that work out of their homes or have small businesses, the hardest part is getting out the front door. We're so tied to this and Skype and cell, and when you look up, you didn't eat breakfast, you haven't eaten lunch, and it's 4 o'clock and the kids are coming home, and you never left the house. You put a couple loads in the laundry. It's crazy. It gets crazy. Get out that front door. At night, this is how I do it. And you don't have to think like me, I'm left-handed and I'm a pessimist. So the way I think is totally different. You're left-handed? Okay, so this is our season. This is our season. You have a hard time sleeping in September and October, right? I can get more done during the full moons in September and October than any other time of the year. I can create a whole new company. Because we don't sleep well. September and October, right? So listen, this is how I do it, and you don't have to do it this way. It's just a hint. Before I go to bed, I set a time for bed. I turn off all my electronics. I get in my bed, not to sleep, but to get ready to go to sleep, okay? I have a notepad right next to me because I dream a lot and color and things about people that when they shared it with me, I'm like, oh, I wake up and I write it down. I've always been that person. So I pull out my notebook and I write down what I need to accomplish the next day. I put the date on it. I put time on it too. Because sometimes you already have things in your programming, cell phones that you have to program in, but the little ticky-tacky things you never get done. So put it on your list. I'm old school. I write it down. The next day, I give it to my assistant. She programs it into my cell phone. I literally have navigation from one location to the next, so I know exactly where I'm going because I'm lost in Central Florida. I've been here for 12 years, so I literally am dependent on myself. It's cloudy with overcast and I have no satellite, so I'm stuck. But I literally have it programmed. It could be something very simple. Pick up my daughter's soccer cleats, you know, anything. And then, because I'll get home and be thinking I've done everything, and my daughter's like, well, where's my cleats? Like, but I got 3 new clients. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect everybody to understand what I'm trying to do it. You have to write it down. Another thing is that's part of your organization. Get some type of flow that works for you. You might be a first thing in the morning person. I am. I'm up at 5:30. When my feet hit the ground, I'm literally talking into a recorder of things that I thought of when I was asleep or I didn't put on my list the night before. Kiss the husband, get the kiddies going, and we're usually blending something. I see what she's making for breakfast, and I'm like, I'm doing spinach too, and we're blending up and drinking. I'm heading to the gym. I come back, get the kids on the bus. I come back, and my day begins. I'm literally, that's my day. I'm off. So, but then I schedule peace time. You can't work all the time, and that's one thing about small business owners. It is a dragon. You're like, I don't want to work for somebody else. They got me working on Saturdays. They want me to come in on a meeting on 6 a.m. on a Tuesday. Well, when you own your own business, let me tell you, you will work 24 hours a day. And even when people bring it to your attention that you're no fun anymore, and all you talk about is your business, your kids are like, can you put me in your calendar? I'd like to see you for dinner. That's a little hint. You're no fun. You need to back up. You need to spend more time with the girls. Wednesday night, that's my happy hour. Wednesday night, I'm always with my girlfriends. Tuesday night, I meet with my board for my nonprofit. That's another girls' night out. We bring food, we bring drinks. It's downtime for me. I get to be around women that are doing what I'm doing. We have like vision. Wednesday night, it isn't business at all. We are just crazy talking about our kids, our friends, fit class reunions, what we got going on, and then I have to be home and sleep like the same time every day. So I'm home by night. I'm very routine related. Try to keep a routine and set your goals. Like she was saying, if this is something you're gonna do, you have to set goals. You can't just say, I'm gonna go into business. Okay, so what do you want to accomplish this year? It could be a sales, it could be numbers. You could say, I want to make at least $6 grand this year. Okay, well, how much money are you going to invest in this business? You're going to invest $7 grand, but your goal is to make 6. You're out of business. Don't even start. Okay? So make a doable goal. You know what I'm saying? Make something that's achievable. Does that make sense to you? Always have your goal set and set it for, we do 100 days. It could be 6 months. Okay? And if you see that you're not making money or people aren't responding like you originally thought, maybe you might need to tweak something or start networking with a different type of group. But you need to constantly check yourself to see why it's not taking off or why people aren't picking up on your vibes. Does that make sense? Another thing I would like to suggest is surrounding yourself with people that think like you. I do executive coaching, and one of the clients I have, she's in Buckhead, Georgia, and one of the clients, I just talked to her, I said, one of the biggest things I think people do, they surround themselves with people who are still working for the man. They love it. They love working for the man, and they cannot think like you. So you're constantly discouraged because they're like, well, what about health insurance? Well, your kids never see you. I always got to pick your kids up from soccer practice. What about this? What about that? If they're not thinking like you, don't spend a lot of time with them. How many family members for Thanksgiving you gotta be with, right? Christmas, that type of thing. That's due diligence. But people who you really, like I have friends, we get together and have burgers downtown Orlando on Friday. They're attorneys, they're architects, politicians, we all get together. This is the time when we can get together and encourage one another. We get to hear what company they've been trying to get into, what cases they're working on. We help each other. We give each other, strengthening affirmations on Facebook. This is what I'm thinking. I think we all need to do this. What do you think about that? You need to surround yourself with cheerleaders. That's what I say all the time. You know how these pro athletes do it? You know how they think they're the baddest thing out there? Because people have been telling them that since they were in these little uniforms like this, stroking those egos. They can halfway play ball, and they think they are the baddest thing on the field because they've always surrounded themselves with people that believed in them. They don't even know how bad they are. They just think they are awesome, and that you're missing out if you're not with them, right? And that's how you have to do. You need to surround yourself and spend time with those people. Don't just surround yourself with them and they never see you, because it's a give and take. You meet people, have you ever met people they want to take all the time? Encourage me, tell me how I can do better. Tell me how you can help me. Tell me what you can introduce me, who you can introduce me to. And then when you get in the car, you think, she has never done crap for me. And I'm constantly looking this chick up. This is not that's when you need to send that little text and say, this is not working for me any longer. I wish you would. Boom. And I delete people, and I need to stop this. Even Yo says this. I need to stop deleting people out of my phone. Because I feel like when I delete them, I can't ever contact them again. Because that's the only way we know people. We don't keep phone books no more. So I'm like, delete. I take them right out. I unfriend them on Facebook. I delete them out. Unseen, unheard. I need positivity. Does anybody have any good questions? I can keep it rolling. You can just yell it out if you want to. I have 2 questions. Okay, read them to me. Those look long.
Okay. All right, Ms. Suzonna, if you have a personal development product that are both spiritually conscious as well as entrepreneurial, how do you narrow it down to target your audience as you build a speaking business? That's a great one.
Okay, so it's a speaking business that's spiritually based, correct?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And entrepreneur. Well, if you own it, it's entrepreneur, right? So you want
That's actually the message, is an entrepreneurial message.
business, Christian business owner. Is that what you're talking
Not
about?
necessarily Christian.
Spiritual.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you just corrected me, you have to be very specific. Like that's Christian dating line. There's a difference between a spiritual dating line and a Christian dating line. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to be specific. If you're like people say, oh, I love God, I just don't go to church. I like being spiritual. That's something totally different from somebody that's getting kids up, putting on fat leathers and leaving out on Sunday. Do you know what I'm saying? We're like, get in the station wagon. That we are in the church. So be very specific. I love your question. It was absolutely lovely. I highly encourage you to do that. And when you say spiritual, know that that's going to encompass all types. Okay? They can be hemp smoking, sandal wearing spiritual people. That's a spiritual person. You might not think that's spiritual, but when you have a broad umbrella like that, those long dreadlock living in the woods people, they think they're spiritual.
They're very spiritual.
Very spiritual. You gotta remember that. So if you open it up to all types of spirituality, I would encourage to be non-judgmental and leave it very broad and very open. Because when you say spiritual and not Christian, it sends a different message. And who your demographic is like those meetup groups that they have online. There's a lot of, I went to a meetup spiritual group, so that's what I'm saying. When you say spiritual, you're not getting Sister Slanders with the hat to the side and her patent leather. You're going to get a whole group of people that are spiritual in their way. They live very natural lives. They're all encompassing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just be very specific. Leave it very broad. Once you get specific, you edge people out. the more and more you get specific on something, it may be good. Remember how people used to have specialties back in
And
the
that's
day?
what I don't want to do. I don't want to narrow it down to
Yeah.
one particular
I
market.
would highly encourage you to leave all barriers out. It's hard to do. Because when you're thinking of your demographic, you already have a vision on who this is.
Yeah.
But when you say something like spiritual, it's very broad. And leave it like that. Now, if they're saying some crazy, out of line stuff, I would censor that and control that on my website and on my social media. Does that make sense? So, but you want to be all-encompassing and welcoming to all. Does that help?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your demographic, you really don't have one. I would just throw that out there and see what you get. It's very broad, and I would get with some meetup groups here in Central Florida. There's probably about 12 good spiritual meetup groups that meet faithfully. I think they would love your message.
Suzonna, just to expand on what you're saying, sometimes when we get specific, we actually insult people because we are actually infringing on what they believe. So we're saying that what you believe is not correct or it's not good. Just because I don't believe it does not mean that it's
Right.
not.
And it could be being specific in a business way.
Yeah.
I can say, yes, I help businesses grow and expand, and then you walk up to me and say, well, I create gift baskets. I'm like, no, you don't make enough money, and I don't do that. I deal with corporations.
Right.
But it's still insulting. See how I belittle the person?
Yeah.
So when you do that, you are excluding. When you get specific on things, you are excluding. And sometimes it's a good thing. You know, that's like when I'm specific about who can be around my children, I exclude people because that's my asset. I don't need a lot of friends. Mama too.
Question of pricing. As far as pricing, I found when I started making baskets where I would come across people that they want me to do something as far as making the basket, they don't want to pay. But I mean, in other words, you got people that want something for nothing. And
That's
they
not
get
your
a
client. That's okay. That's okay. Like she said that they feel offended. People get offended when you say, oh, that basket's going to be $150. I love your ideas. The panda and the bottles, baby bottles, and the little thing. And people got great ideas. That's like when I go to choose a car. I want the car, and I want televisions in the back seat for my kid, and I want surround sound, and I want this and I want that. And then they say, oh, that's going to be $87,000. And I'm like, what, you said it was 30. They're like, that's the bottom line cost. So I'm not that client. I'm a base model. In fact, I need to be a Hyundai. That's it. And you know what you do? You just tell them, I'm not for everyone.
Exactly.
You probably need to find another company that can service you. And say it with a smile and love in your heart. And that's the truth. Everybody's not going to be your client. And that's okay. I just had a meeting with we're looking for a location for my nonprofit to meet because OCPS wants us to pay. I met with a school, a charter school, who wants me to they approached me, wants me to bring my program to their school. I met with the board and I was thrilled. I mean, insulted. I literally felt like I had been hit by a 2x4 when I went out to my car. I've never been treated so poorly in my life. And they were like, well, what do you want from us? I said, I didn't approach you. You approached me. And I want to keep it so nobody is misled. I can mentor children in IHOP or Charlie's, wherever. You came to me, so I will take on your children. What do you want from me? But from here on out, in this meeting, you need to be respectful. This is unprofessional. I would have never thought this would be the atmosphere. I felt assaulted and insulted. So once they fit in, they're all attorneys and they're bigwigs. I mean, these guys are like the cream of the criminal area in our society, supposedly. And I told them that when they contacted me, well, we probably need to put an email together and talk to some of your references. I contacted the executive and said, before I release my references, I need to talk to my board because I didn't get a good feeling. Your energy was very negative. We don't go anywhere where we're not welcome. And one thing I'm not going to choose to fight is the board that controls my location. So let me take this to my board. I'm leaning to no, but let me see what my board says. They may not be the location for me. They may not be the partnerships for me. Was I excited to be a part of this group? Of course. They have a fantastic school, fantastic leadership academy. Great, stellar on paper. But when I met them, that energy was totally opposite of me. Totally opposite. Why do I want to have to fight them every time I meet? They're judgmental and critical. That's not what I want. I do what I do with my children in my networking, my mentoring group for free. You think I want to fight them every week? For free? No. So you just have to remember who's your client and who's not. If they're not willing to pay your rate, that's not your client. Another question?
Yes, we have another question. So as an individual who has a message along with a burning passion to share it, what should be the first outlet I use to get it out to the people?
Well, I would certainly think you need a PR rep. You need to have a PR rep. If you don't know how to write a press release, what do the kids say? Google it. Because you don't know how to write a press release.
Give it to your 9-year-old.
Right, 5-year-old, 14-year-old that loves computers, she will Google it and write it for you. They have templates of press releases. You can literally cut and paste your information in the press release, send it to every news channel out there, send it to every newspaper, every news journal that speaks to your demographic. So if it's spiritual people, you would find whatever news journals are for that group that would be getting a subscription with that group. If it's entrepreneurship or women businesses here in Orlando, there's several news channels you would be going to, news journals that would go out. People like Yes that has a newsletter, you need to send her your press release so she can feature you. Does that make sense? Get a press release. I hate when people say they've been in business 6-7 years, working hard, and have a good product and never send a press release. It's like winking in the freaking dark. Nobody knows you're even standing there. Send the press release. Even if they don't come do the interview or they don't come with the press camera, they know who you are. Keep sending them. The next time you do another speaking engagement, you send out another press release. Eventually, they're going to say, you know what, this guy keeps sending me all these press releases. Let me go see what he's doing. Somebody's going to come and see you. In the press release, always leave a little mystery in there so that they want to come get that story. Okay? Because once you establish a relationship with one of the reporters, they will constantly have you there. They will constantly come to your event. And when they have those little shows, like 30 minutes of interviewing entrepreneurs here locally, they'll have you come on. Then when they need something like training for their new executives that are coming through Channel 2 or WKBD, they'll have you come to the speaking engagement. That's what they do. Believe me, I know. Florida is nothing like Detroit. Detroit, you have to work really hard because there's a lot of people on top. Here, it's like punch boat. I mean, it's slow. People aren't doing anything. So all you have to do is just half of what I'm sharing with you today, and people would be like, what? I can't believe you did that. But when you meet people who have been doing something for 6-7 years and their own friends didn't know that, that's not good. That's not good. Right? When you have a skill and the people that you call your friends aren't out there blowing your whistle and saying, yeah, you want a gift basket? I know somebody, she's a female-owned local company, she can put anything and it will look so beautiful. If they're not your cheerleader, that's not good. That is not good. They should be telling people about you. That's freak. Second thing, you definitely want to get a Facebook page. Keep it professional. If this is your professional Facebook page, all your messages should have something to do with business, women, spirituality, connecting, building people. So you wouldn't want to put stuff out there that's negative, but then your words are positive on top. I hate that when people do that. I hate it. I'm like, why are you sending me this nasty stuff? The image, because people remember the images. Remember your picture on the business card? That's what they remember. So your short message on top, it comes in and out. But all day you're thinking of those negative images. Send something people want to see every morning. They're literally on Facebook trying to find you in the morning so that they can get an inspirational word, something positive.
And Susanna, wouldn't you suggest that they have more than one Facebook page if they're doing different things? Like I have a Dare to Inspire page, but then I have my other pages that deal with specifically what I'm educating or
Correct.
sharing.
I do. For instance, my friend right here, Karen, that's an excellent question, and I'm going to answer it doing a little demonstration with her, okay? So tell me the name of your real business that pays your bill. Tell me that business. What do you do?
I have a mobile spa business with you.
Okay, so that's the one that's making the most money.
Correct.
Okay, so you have a page, you keep it under your own name, and you market that company through your name.
My Facebook page name is my business name, Spa Facial for You.
Okay, so Spa Facial for You, you share positive information about skin. Tell me what you, I know how you post. You post every day about something, about health, what you take into your body. Do you get positive feedback from people on your page?
I do. And I share a lot of different insights and tips, current things going on in the industry, events where I'm going to be, things like that, product updates.
And you also know, I also noticed on her site, on her Facebook, she'll tell when she has openings for spots. Like she'll say, I had a cancellation, so if you want to get a facial on Wednesday, I'm available between 12 and 4. I love when you do that. Because literally you can see people looking at their phone saying, I could do the facial, my man's coming back into town tomorrow, and she can come to my office. Because she'll come to your office and do it. You don't have to pick up your purse, tell your assistant you're leaving, trudge across town to some highly trafficked area, and try to get to her. She will pick her items up and come into your office, close your door, get your facial, she leaves, you're back at work, and you can continue with your day. So when he comes in the next day off his flight, you're ready. So I love that. I love that you always post that. So you have a personal Facebook page, and what do you post on it?
A lot of the same, but just some other, information that I want to share. A lot of positive quotes. And I think I do that on both, but I'm very much into inspiration, and I believe in what you say about surrounding yourself with positive people. So I will post a lot of things that come through that, touch me.
That's what, and you post about your family in the summer. You can tell the moms, right? And during the summer, we're like, we're at the beach, we're at this. She'll post pictures of her family on her personal website. So like, to answer your question, you're absolutely right. If you make quilts, you have a page for quilts. If you bake cakes, I don't want to see that on your quilt page. It confuses people. They're not really sure what you do. If you if you do marketing or business development and you're also running for Congress, I don't want to see you marketing something for another client and you're telling me you're running for Congress. You need to have two separate sites. So people who want to help you with your campaign can go to that site. They get consistent information about you. As you're going through your day, you're saying, I'm checking in at El Charlie's, I'm at the Yes event, and then you leave here, I'm checking in with some of the people in the area. We're giving away blankets because it's going to be getting cool for the homeless. I'm checking in here. They want to see consistency. Does that make sense? It's people that know you get confused. You ever met that person? They sell Shapley, they sell Amway, they sell cars, and they babysit on the weekend. It's like, you know, really? It's confusing because you're really not sure how to introduce that person to somebody because you're like, she has 6 cars. I don't know what to say. You know, be consistent. It's okay to be jack of several trades, or you have a meat and potatoes job that pays your rent, or pays your mortgage, and keeps your lights on, and then you have a passion for something else. Just keep it separate. Does that sound good? And it is work. Think of it as you're just typing. It's simple. Like she said, all you gotta do is repost somebody else's positive thought. You don't even have to come up with the thought yourself. Just share, and it goes right on to you. Does that make sense? Any more? Do you have another question? Does anybody else have any other questions? Yes.
Money issues.
Okay.
Okay, how would you go about, like, wanting to, like, myself, right? I don't have a lot of money to really start my business? How would I find out about, people keep telling me about all this money, the government, and and I went online, because Yolanda was telling me about this too. I couldn't find anything like that. So
Where to get the money?
Yeah, so like.
But how much money do you need?
Grants and that. Yeah.
How much money do you need to start a business creating baskets? How much would you need?
At least about what? Maybe 1,000.
Oh, I think you need to do some research. That's another thing. People want investors to invest in something they don't even know how much they need. You need to have a number.
Okay.
You need to know before you even start looking where to find the money, how much money do you need? Because when you find the site, they're going to ask you, do you need 5 grand? Do you need 10? And you ever seen Shark Tank?
Yeah.
These people come in here and they have some really good ideas, right? But they can never get the numbers right. They want $500 million and they sold $17,000 in product. It's like, your numbers are wrong. How is your company worth $5 million and you sold 17? They don't know how to do the numbers. So do your numbers, find out with your materials and your supplies, and you're putting together a marketing kit. So you would need to have something like business cards, a trifold, something that you can put together, a website designer. How much does that cost? Price that out. Find out how much the startup is for a company like yours.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, how,
You need to price it. Contact Vistaprint, get cards. Contact somebody that does websites. I know there's a member of Yes that does websites. Get that person, get some numbers, get 3 bids on websites.
Yeah, I do have cards,
You have cards.
but I did order some cards from
Yeah.
Vista.
So how many baskets? How much does it cost to buy baskets wholesale? And then the cellophane that goes over it and the items in. Get your numbers, because when you find investors that love what you do, they say, how much do you need? The biggest downfall is people don't know. They're like, I'm not sure, I think I need, that's not what people want to hear that have money. They need to know the number. So put your business plan together and get your startup costs together.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys so much for having me. I hope I was able to answer your questions.
How do you impact the small business owner that is interested in this?
In my services, in the marketing services, we would need to talk, because I can tell everything to what the needs are for my client. Because some clients need more needs than others. So I try to price everything specific to what you need. Okay? All right.
Let's give this whole line another hand.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
And now I know Miss Suzonna has her cards. I see her with a few brochures. Make sure you have her information so that you can consult with her and she can see how better she can assist. Also, Ms. Helen, as Suzonna mentioned, that's what the Yes Network is here for. Once you start that online profile, that is really your official membership because it's a free service. And we do feature members like yourself. Stanley was just featured in our past 2 newsletters about himself, his business, and what great things he does. We feature Ms. Suzonna, Ms. Marlene was featured. So just being a part of the organization, we are really committed to helping you grow your business. So I would love to work with you, feature your marvelous baskets, get my hands on one myself, and just help you get the word out. That really is what it's about. So guys, thank you so much for being a part of today's networking experience. We're talking about turning your passion into profit, and Ms. Suzonna, you've been awesome, just sharing some great tips and information, practical steps that we could start today in order to get the word out. We're living proof right now with My Video Talk. We're streaming live, and we want to thank our guests who are tuning in. We know you're on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. You're at the Yes Network profile, YoungEntrepreneurSociety.ning.com. Start that free profile and definitely connect with the other like-minded business professionals there. What I want to do, although we're going to continue to stream live, I want you guys to get something to eat. Are you not hungry yet? I want to give you about 5 minutes before we transition. We're going to talk for about 30 minutes regarding My Video Talk, and we're going to share with you. I have my business partners here. We're going to chime in and just make sure that you leave with as much information about My Video Talk and the 6 suites that will take your business to the next level. Guys, I'm going to be very transparent right here. Before I started my info session, which is today, you're a part of my first info session, so thank you so much. Before I started these sessions, I wanted to make sure, first of all, that I got enough training. And if Ms. Marlene will just raise her hand, you guys know her. She basically showed me this product. She demonstrated this product with no intentions of selling it to me at all. But once she got on the platform as an organization, I connected with her immediately. First of all, we just have a like spirit. She's such a sweetheart. But second of all, the product as well. The product as well. We met, and there's a speech that you kind of give, you know, when you're trying to get somebody to come on board with this little sales pitch. She didn't try to give that to me, but I said, you don't even have to sell anything to me, because all I needed was the website. I saw it live. I experienced it with her. I knew I needed it. So it's really not here to just try to sell it to you, but I want you to see for yourself how this business really can enhance your reach, how you can reach so much more people in the comfort of your own home office. You don't have to leave to do a conference. You don't have to leave to do a webinar. You can have this experience, YouTube, meetup, everything all in one. So I want to share that with you. I want to give you about 5 minutes to order some food if you have not already. I'm going to pass out a handout that I want you first to scope your own impression. Okay, because I'm not here to sell it to you, but I'm just going to share with you, because I know we have some visual learners here, some auditory learners, some kinesthetic learners. I have 10 years background in education. So I appeal to all learning modalities. I make sure that I target every area just to guarantee that you understand what I'm sharing before you leave. So I'm going to give you this short handout, and then we're going to take a 5-minute intermission session. Read up on my video talk. Okay, I want you to read up on it. These are the 6 suites associated with the product that myself and Ms. Lonnie was talking about earlier. I'm going to show you 1-minute informational videos, a minute and about 20 seconds. I want you again to scope your own perspective of what it is you're seeing. But not only do I want you to view this, think about what you do now. And I want you to write in, how do you feel that this component can help you in your business? So you have a 2-column chart. The first blurb is just talking a little bit about my video talk, how we got started. It's innovative, it's technology with streaming opportunities to build your business, allowing you to have more extension with the global market. We talk about the founding fathers of this My Video Talk. Marlene shared with you 10 years since its inception in 2004. Its motto is bringing people closer together, and honestly, you're looking at a woman who does just this. I truly believe, partnering with Ms. Marlene, and then also Lynn is here, we partner together as well. Our passion is really to bring people together. This is just a tool that allows us to do it. So that is the motto for My Video Talk, bringing people together. So I'm just going to share with you a couple of the suites and just talk about how you can use this suite to bring people together. The communication has video streaming broadcasts, meeting rooms, customized video emails that you can send messages, and you also have your live web channel, which is what the Yes Network has right now. This is our platform to stream live via the Yes Network. Okay? Also, I have the 6 suites listed: My Video Designer, My Video Broadcaster, My Video Channel, My Video Web Show, My Video Boardroom, and My Video Call. In the column to the right, this is the question: how can you use this suite to enhance your video? So when you see this 1-minute and 30-second clip, just think how you personally do it. Okay? What can it do for your business, the My Video Designer? So I've uploaded you with the information. Once we get started, that's what we're going to be doing for the second half. Please take some time to order something to eat, and we're going to get started with this in about 4 or 5 minutes. Okay? I have a whole lot. Yes, take one for the break. Like, you know, when you're going to eat, Anybody else here?
You're still streaming? We have a lunch course. No, we just started. We bring us the fish. All right, I think we got it. Yes, we do. There's one back here at the boat. Now we're
It's going to be a nice, big condense. Each video, this is going to be just like 6 minutes. Because the videos are short, so. No, I always keep. I have a plan, so I'm going to keep. I'll just text. Okay, I'm going to try.
Did you get any response from the GST girls in the book? Yes, I did. People have, the people I knew that were already on there. Oh, I should have told you about these. I'll tell you something, that's something okay. Can you contact me with the specific dates that you guys wanted me to do that presentation? Yeah. On Thursday. Thank you so much.
You know, thank you.
So, I have my doctor number that you can give me a call and we can set up an appointment.
Dr. Faye, are you showing things now? We are going to the next 3 minutes.
And I usually take it and write it out. I take the notes, write it up, and I email you what I think will be best. Sometimes I read
Oh, wow, really?
like from 2 minutes. I could have done better. But I do work even though I first time to watch. That's just a longer interaction. And then I share with them what I had, what research I did. I take everything that's on this, I do this. I don't really we have to have some insight of the report. So it's no different if I'm working in preparation. I get them, but literally, and 30 minutes later, they still want to keep talking. I'm like, I can only deal with so much.
Dr. Faye, it's the Yes Entrepreneur Network on video, isn't it?
On the video?
Yeah. What's this show called? The Yes Network? Or
The Yes Network. Eventually, yes,
if you go to, maybe put up my the Yes Network, that comes right now.
And we're also connected on Facebook. It's on my Facebook page. We're connected on Facebook, so if you just visit my page, I just update. Thanks for coming, Lori.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Right. We'll, you do the advice that we take is get you to your destination, to your goal. And sometimes people feel like they can do it on their own. And then some people are like, regular. You have my number on the card. Okay, I think I talked about that I do executive coaching. So if you need to do that, I was just telling you the last question I got to yes. We meet with small businesses and do a consultation. We let you talk for like 30 minutes and tell me what you're doing, what you've done so far, what you found that works, and what you found on it does work. And what do you feel like you need help with? I take the information, I take it back to my team, I help with staff, and we just simulate what we think might be the best steps to get you to where you need to go. And I email that to you and then send it to us. So sometimes people feel like they can do it, like I can do this on my own, and they'll do it. Or you can say, I can't do this, I would rather hire you to do it. And they'll move it to the one. But sometimes it's really, it's simple. We just need direction.
Yeah.
I think some people just need direction.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's not that. And I can't wait to do it. I think it's
Living your home? That's one of my problems.
You're actually trying to get some direction. But if you get me trying to do this for something like that, I would send it.
When we do the video, is this gonna pick it up? This is gonna pick it up. No, it doesn't matter, they'll hear it. Okay, okay.
Oh, but I'm gonna have to change it because when they printed it, they found the person that did it for me was at work. He ordered it from the computer on the card that said, they make baskets. Like you said, you said, I'm in bank, I was thinking like, I'm sitting out there reading baskets and not like, but it's that's what she put on there, so I'm not people give baskets or on cash.
Remember, she's an old
But like I say, you have to do the that sounds like I'm sitting here making the basket, like actual basket. And I didn't think about it until I sat down, when I sat down, I immediately thought, I
See, I didn't even see this before I did my
you said it, that's what you were thinking.
They want to bounce it off.
Yeah, like you just roll it up. See, that's,
Okay, guys, we're gonna start. We're gonna start in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This will give us a good 30 minutes of the second presentation, so in about 2 minutes. Make sure you put those orders in. Mr. Renee is doing an awesome job, making sure that you have everything that you need, so.
Thank you, Miss Renee.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Renee.
Thank you, Mr. Haney.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
how are you?
Says they can't, she can't be here.
Helping you navigate through the new insurance maze that we all have. Okay, we're not here. All plans are changing. Okay, and I represent Pink Blue. Thursday, I'm off this week. So what I do is I bring a lunch for the day tomorrow. Head to and what is it that you do? Oh, hey, I'm a former bank. What do you do? ACH? Okay, so my name is Dory Clemson. Now, I'm going with treasury yet. When I was running the thing, they bought me way back when.
Because it was different.
Okay.
Well,
I'll get your copy. I reported it in audio. Get the broader perspective. I'll give you a
This is yeah, right here.
insurance and retirement specialist. Money
Yeah.
to actually retire.
It's my parents.
Oh, yeah. So I
I'm still in this one.
but she didn't say about beauty consulting, she said Kelsey does massage. I used to do
Used to market for that room to be called colors or something. Anyhow, he's just posted on Facebook. Just found out that AAA recognizes same-sex couples. Only paying for 2 full memberships, the savings are over $100.
It's like a
The same way?
what's wrong with the magic song?
He used to promote advertising for alternate lifestyle.
Okay, then what?
And that would be nice to have it
Oh, okay.
in our area because where you have to go.
Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to share with you the second half of today's presentation is my video talk, Media Solutions. And by a show of hands, who's in the house and this is your first time hearing about my video talk or being in an informational session? Okay, great. I am here to work with you and to bring you up to speed with this great media platform. So I've already given the instructions and directions. Just relax, enjoy, watch. I am demonstrating live one of the components, which is actually the first component, My Video Designer. So you're going to see in my video email that I use to compose after every event. Whenever I attend a networking event or I host an event, I always greet and stay connected with my attendees via my video email. So a lot of you all here, raise your hand if you've had one of my video emails sent to your inbox. Yes, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So the informational videos are going to show you how to kind of compose those and give you more background information on it. We're just going to go through all 5 of the videos, and again, just take some quick notes. And then we have some live discussion on how we are using it to enhance our business. So we also have the live living, walking, living testimonials here as well for you all to hear more about it.
Greetings, it's Dr. Laura Faith Harris, professional speaker, award-winning author, and certified life coach. I am the founder of the Yes Network, and I just wanted to take this time and greet you with this video email to thank you for taking the time of this beautiful Saturday afternoon, September 21st, 2013, to be a part of our social networking event here at Old Charlie's. We had a wonderful time as our guest speaker, Suzonna Warrenton from Triumphant International Marketing, took the time to talk to us about turning our passion into profit. So our goal here is that you leave empowered and educated to do just that. Hopefully you have the opportunity to have some good food as well as network and share very valuable information with your business partner and colleagues. So after today, make sure that you stay in contact and definitely follow up. Hey, my video talk is a great tool to do just that. What we're going to do right now in the second half of today's presentation, I'm going to share with you one of the components of my video talk while explaining the 6 suites that's going to take your business and brand to the global market. I'm going to go through right now and share with you 6 short videos. Each video is about a minute, 30 seconds in length. I have in front of you a handout. This particular handout, I want you to take some very, very extensive notes. When I review these 6 suites, I want you to see how you're going to use these suites to enhance your business, to deliver your product to a larger audience, and to market your brand. The first video is going to be My Video Designer. This is for your video email, what you see here now. My Video Email is a powerful way to make that first and lasting impression with the crowd that you just spoke before, with the potential client and the audience that you want to be positioned in front of. So pay close attention and see how you can brand and personalize your video email to introduce your business in a cut above the rest type of way. The second instructional video is My Video Broadcaster. Now this is your online webinar. This is your opportunity to educate, to empower, and to deliver your message from the comfort of your own home, right here going live in your studio. This is a system that streams live in HD. You can use it as an educational tool to deliver your PowerPoint and your videos all at one time. So pay close attention and see how you can use this powerful tool to effectively communicate your brand and get that customer buy-in. The third instructional video is My Video Channel. Now this is a great opportunity to host your website again live in HD. This is an opportunity to have no interruptions. When individuals come by your website, they will see full-length videos, over 80 videos. YouTube has nothing on My Video Channel. You have full-length videos, all customized to your business and to your brand, and you're speaking volumes to your target market. So take some good notes and see how this My Video Channel will take your business, again, to the international and the next level of marketing and business. The fourth suite is going to be My Video Web Show. I refer to this as my online TV. Again, today, for instance, we're streaming live with My Video Talk and the Yes Network. So those who are not able to meet us here at Old Charlie's, they're viewing us in the comfort of their own home, on their system, internet system. And they're getting that first-hand experience and personalized touch that you are getting being right here in the mix. No pop-ups, no ads to interrupt them, and they actually have an opportunity to connect and interact as I'm speaking with the chat system. So again, another great way to build your brand and to share your information with the global market. The fifth suite is called My Video Boardroom. Now here's an opportunity to stay connected to your customers, your clients, your business partners, as well as your own team. You basically can have conferences and have meetings within the comfort of your own home. So look and see, take some notes on how My Video Boardroom can help you stay connected and remain close to your target audience. The last is My Video Call. Now there is not an instructional video for My Video Call. However, you can use and compare this feature to My Video Boardroom. It's the same component. You have a whiteboard. You basically have an opportunity to share your PowerPoint and also an opportunity to add teleconference to this opportunity to share and to stay connected. So My Video Call is another opportunity to stay connected on a larger scale to your audience and potential audience. Now, once you have viewed these 6 instructional videos, you've taken some good notes. I'm actually going to have a few of my colleagues stand and share their personal experience with you guys and how they are using My Video Talk to take their business to the next level in hopes of encouraging you, my friends, to use this product. This product is under $50 per month. Once you pay your initial membership fee, this product for a lifetime will cost you no more than under $50 to use all 6 suites, unlimited access, using it to the fullest. Now, I'm going to give you time, first after you watch the instructional videos, second after you hear the testimonials from those who are using My Video Talk and their business is growing by leaps and bounds. The third step is on you. I want you to contact me. if there is something that I can do to assist you, to meet with you personally one-on-one, to talk more about how these video suites, how these boardrooms, how these 6 components can add more exposure, enlarge your marketing opportunities, and then retain faithful customers and clients. So I want you to email me. Yes, email me, Dr. Faith, at lfh@lorettafaithharris.com. lfh@lorettafaithharris.com. Once you email me, we can set up a meeting and we can basically talk about using this suite to enhance your business. And I'm going to tell you, once you get started with these 6 suites, you're not going to want to get your hands off it. You want to continue to grow and to learn and to support each other like we're doing today. So again, it's Dr. Loretta Faith Harris, the founder of the Yes Network. I'm so honored and so happy that you're here with us today to be a part of this great experience. I want you to get the most that you can get out of these 6 robust suites and see how you can take your business to the next level. Hear from individuals who are using My Video Talk, the many, many benefits of having this low cost yet very effective media market right at your fingertips. So again, take some time. We're going to select the icon on my left shoulder so that you can see this video and get full exposure of how you can take your business to the next level. Thank you.
Now, I know this was a lengthy introduction, but I would have preferred to pre-record it first to give you exposure to what really that My Video Email is all about. And also, I wanted to cover everything. So like, who's ready to see all of these videos and kind of see how you can use them? Yes? Bill, anybody's momentum? Miss Marlene's like, yeah, fine. she's into it 100%. So into it. She's knee deep into it. And guys, let me tell you, honestly, this will be your new toy. Right? This will be something that you will sleep from, Mr. Lynn. And Mr. Lynn.
I can attest to that.
Wow. And you know, this is a great time to even share. You have in front of you just the way that you can brand your video email. So you're seeing the actual brand here, my logo above. If you select my logo, it's a hyperlink that will take you to my website. But right now, I'm bringing your attention to the My Video Talk icon. Within My Video Email, color-coded, the whole 9. You also can compose a short message to give them instructions on how to walk through the video email and use it effectively, because you may send it to someone in a box who's never been exposed to this type of delivery, and they will just miss the point that you just have to select the video first. And so they'll think it's a nice picture with information. But if you include in that instructions, select and watch Dr. Faith, My Video Talk Welcome and Introduction, they will do just that. So make sure that you acclimate your audience to how to use this product, because for most of them, if not all, your exposure will probably be the first exposure to it.
Just want to say that if, for example, the 2 hyperlinks were linked somewhere else, but the instructional video you wanted to actually put in your video email, you can embed a video code underneath in that text area. You could have a second video, which then you click on and then you see the instruction video. So you can do several videos in that area, which is like a newsletter.
It is your branded newsletter. You send this out each month to your clients, to your business partners, keep them in the loop with what you're doing. Gone are the days with constant contact, right? And MailChimp, because this is your actual live video.
For book trailers, those of you who are and things like that, and people posting on Facebook, there you go.
Well, I am a faithful user of constant contact that I need social support. But in actuality, I don't need those marketing tools. My Video Talk is the one-stop shop. So I send this out every month to my clients that I work with one-on-one, and then when I go to networking events as a follow-up, So I really don't have to embed anything in the contact or take the time to create the backdrop, the theme, for each newsletter. Once you create a template, which the video is going to share with you, to create a template, color code it, insert your photos, your logos, hyperlink it, as my colleague says, the template is there permanently, and you can revisit that template and just upload or create a new fresh video and put it into the template and send it off. So you can use this really as your marketing tool each month. As much as you want to use it, hands down, you don't have to limit yourself to 1 month, like we think monthly. Think outside the box and make it something that you deliver to your clients fresh, innovative ideas weekly. You can do this. This is not time consuming. Okay, so it's 11:15, and I just want to share, probably by vote, a few of the videos. We do have 5. I think we'll have enough time. Will we have enough time? They're a minute and a half. We'll have enough time. So here's the first one, My Video Designer, and this is for the email component. So just, take some notes or make some mental notes, but this is exactly how we use this product.
What's the one-time fee to start it? How much that is, right?
Who's getting the, I don't know who's got what, Cajun chicken pasta?
Cajun chicken pasta.
And then fish and shrimp, or fish and chips?
Fish and chips.
And then I have scampi. Shrimp scampi? Well, Ray's coming.
Smile while you smile.
Okay, I have a shrimp scampi pasta right here also.
That's mine.
That's yours? Okay. Thank you. And the rack is on the way?
It is the same amount.
Good meeting for us. It's guys that and he wasn't there when I got back. So I was chatting with the chef. Chef told me about 50 restaurants. So and I was in a good state on this credit card transaction. I could get 50 accounts. Good work. But he was very pleasant. Easy to talk to. You found it, right? Yeah, he said he's definitely interested. He wants to have me speak with the accountant. It's funny, like, business owners, so many of them say, talking to my accountant. The accountant's very often sort of indifferent to change or whatever it is. And the business owner comes back and says, oh, my accountant felt it wasn't working well. I said, look, I think you're trying to be honest that you that it's costing you $200 a month that you could be thinking. Does your accountant suffer or are you suffering? And then they begin to wake up, and maybe I should take a look at it. And I said, oh, the accountant says no. So what is the reason, since it's seen nothing, what I can do? So it's the same no too. Except, you're spending money on you need to, you're business to get money away. Carrying everywhere I said. Generation new comes.
Every day at night.
it's taking a while.
No, because they always talk what they do all the time.
Yeah, I'll give mine.
So it's not really economical. It's like stuff say, oh, the grades. You keep saying, say, well, I know you ain't worked in 2 years. I said, I'm not gonna work this year either.
Welcome to My Video Designer. This is your own personal branded video email system. It will customize and personalize templates. You simply add a banner and an image with your choice, and then hyperlink the banner and image to a website of your choice. Then, using your webcam, simply record a personal message or upload a video you want to send. You can then add a message and easily change the fonts, colors, or bold and italicize them just as you would in any other email application today. Then with one click, send your video email to the recipients. Or generate a link and share it to social media like Facebook or Twitter. The recipients will receive your custom template in your email, and when they click on the play button, it immediately streams your video message. And there's no software to download or install. Now, instead of sending regular, boring, old text emails, your message is going to go out in a very powerful video format, taking your business and your brand to a whole new level. My Video Designer, available exclusively through My Video Talk.
All right, as we go through each one, does anyone here, Ms. Marlene, Mr. Ivers just joined us? Lynn, would anyone want to add on to what you saw here?
When we think of email, we think of just sending an email to somebody. But I want you to think a bit further. Remember when I was doing my little introduction, I asked how many of you have a website, and most of you said you did. Well, you have a website. How do people find your website? That's always a challenge, isn't it? We use the Video Designer like a mini website. What I mean by that, when you send a video email to somebody, because there are two hyperlinks, one that can go to your static website or video website or whatever, you are now putting your website into your audience's inbox. So you have a database and you say to them, click on the banner above my head or click on the image over there and you will be taken to my website for further information. Now you have just put to your database your website out there. Or on social media, when they see the video email, you can give that instruction as well. So I just want to say that this is like a mini website for you.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Okay, so the next one is My Video Broadcaster.
Welcome to My Video Broadcaster. This is our webinar system, and it's unlike any webinar system currently on the market. But what makes this product so powerful is that your presenter is streaming live in high-definition TV quality video. With this powerful product, you can share PowerPoint presentations, share videos, share JPEGs, chat, file share, and even use the whiteboard with participant drawing for collaboration. And it's simple to customize with predefined and fully customized layouts. And you can change layouts in real time. Add your banner, logo, and change the color to your brand's look and feel. Hyperlink the banner and logo to a website of your choice. And upload most major video formats with our Flash encoder. You can also invite guest speakers via video and audio, share your desktop, conduct surveys, and more, with no software to download and install. And only the host needs to have the service. Educators, motivators, or anybody doing any type of online presentations are going to love the features of this phenomenal product, all branded with your image. My Video Broadcaster, available exclusively through My Video Talk.
Now I'd like to add a piece to that with the broadcaster. I use this to connect with my clients with Coaching by Faith. So all of my clients aren't locally here in Central Florida. Those that are out of state and we need to go through week 2 of my program, I have my PowerPoint, my demonstration right there live as if we're face to face. And that chat component, not only do you have that chat opportunity, but they are hearing you present that information that they can interact and answer questions out loud for them. It's really that webinar, that built-in system that will really help you stay connected to those international clients. That is a part of your business. Ms. Suzonna.
Can I ask a question? I've seen this before. Now, what's the difference between the broadcaster and the My Video web show?
The web
Is
show,
one pre-recorded, or can you?
both of them are live. Both of them, you can go live with both of them. With a broadcaster, think of, replace a broadcaster with something more familiar, probably a webinar.
Okay.
So when you're doing a presentation and you're delivering information right on the spot, you are live with your audience and they have an opportunity as they share PowerPoint presentation, a video that's embedded that you can share with your audience right on the spot. So it's live.
You're live.
You're live.
You can share video.
You can share. Right, with the audience. You're speaking to the audience, and here's your video that's built in, here's your PowerPoint presentation that's built in, and that's your audience that's watching that presentation live. That chat component enables them to communicate with you, the presenter, to probably answer some questions that they have regarding your presentation. The web show is what we're doing now. Right now, people who are not here, was that the second one? Yes. This is the web show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, this is the web show. The first one I was explaining, think of webinar, that's your broadcaster. The web show, think of this as your online TV network. So right now, I'm live. Right. In Germany, I'm live. They have the URL, they're connected to us as we are presenting live. So think of web show, as your TV, as your platform to express and connect with your audience. Ms. Ryan.
And Suzonna, just to add to this, the major difference between the broadcaster, the boardroom, whatever, and the web show is that the web show is online 24/7.
Okay.
Okay? The broadcaster is online, live. When you send somebody the link, it has a time frame that it's on, or they visited recorded. Whereas the web show, you can point that at your unique domain name, and you can embed it also on your website, and it's there 24/7 for them to see.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Martin.
Okay, the third video, this is a minute and is the video channel, also known as website. There you go. I think that confuses a lot.
Introducing My Video Channel. This is your own personally branded video website where you can upload videos in full HD quality. And unlike competitors and free services, there are no outside advertisements, no pop-ups, and no watermarks. And it's simple and easy to design with a few clicks of a mouse. No need for a programmer or web designer. Now you can wrap your brand around your very own video website. And it's simple. Easily add a background color or picture of your choice. Easily add a banner of your choice. Add your contact information and message. And then upload up to 80 videos with no ads, no pop-ups, no commercials, and no competitors' videos. And the videos automatically stream, no downloads. And the best part? There's no software to install. Imagine how this powerful tool can help you. My Video Channel, taking your business and your brand to the next level.
Now picture this, Stan Demand help you get rid of your secret, right? When you encounter Stan, all right, and you're moved by his presentation, at that moment, Stan should be referring you to his website, his online video website that will have all of his interactive presentations, all of his videos. So at one snapshot, you can experience Stan in the comfort of your own home, your own office, and remain connected to him. His video channel is customized, branded with his color, his logo, his website. His contact information is embedded right there so that you can have him at your fingertips anytime that you need to connect with him and see what's his latest empowerment video that he wants to share. So that video that you want to share with me should already be on that website. Any video that I release to the public, it hits my video channels first. So I make sure that I upload it first, and then I release it to the public, and then I send them to my channel, because it has a counter. You want to make sure that your numbers are up. That's just my thing. You want people to visit your site. You want to see how your traffic is doing. So definitely, I always send people in my newsletter. My Video Talk is embedded in my newsletter that I send out each month, that you can visit and get empowerment videos right then and there if you visit my channel.
Very important, and I know that I'm like a bad penny here, but you're going to say, I know, I'm hearing it already. Well, how is this different to YouTube? I knew that. Okay, this is your own YouTube. How many of you have ever posted a video on YouTube? How many of you have ever posted a video on YouTube? Okay, and you send your market, your people to YouTube. What happens after they watch your video?
Move other videos populate.
Depending on what tags you've used on the video, whether it could be a porno movie that uses the same tags, it will pop up on the side of that. Okay? Now that person who has a very small span, attention span, goes to the next video. They've forgotten where they were before. Why would you send your audience to your competition? That's what your video channel is doing for you. It's keeping your people on your video website without any other interruption.
Hey, can I say something real quick on this?
Sure.
This is something that when I first seen it, I mean, it literally changed the way I thought about anything. And what we're talking about right now is a business basis, but when I talk about on a personal basis, I did a couple of videos. I did one for my daughter, just brought her to tears. I did one for my wife for her anniversary. She called me, she started crying. So not just from a business standpoint, it is just too powerful, but from a personal standpoint.
Thank you for sharing. Yes. Awesome, guys. Okay, so here we are. We're going to talk video web show. Ms. Suzonna just answered more of your questions that you had.
My Video Web Show is your own personally branded internet television show where you can stream live or run infomercials for your business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all with just a few clicks of a button. And it's connected to all your social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and more. Now, with just a click of a button, you can invite people all around the world to come and watch your show. Stream live events, play back recorded events, or upload videos. Create multiple shows. Create fully customized playlists. Add events to announced playlists. Embed your shows and/or videos with or without chat and multiple websites. Our built-in community allows you to subscribe and follow your favorite shows. Send messages between yourself and those you follow. Receive notifications when the show goes live. It has a fully customized news ticker, powerful media library, statistics and reports, and of course, a fully customizable look and feel to incorporate your branding with our easy-to-use built-in theme designer. You can even password protect your shows, creating a pay-per-view atmosphere. The possibilities are endless. Churches have been able to take their message from the four corners of their building to the four corners of the world with just a few clicks of a button. Nonprofits love it because they can fundraise with it all over the country. Fitness instructors love it because they just took their business to the entire world and make money while they sleep. My Video Web Show is an absolute game changer, and it's available exclusively through My Video Talk.
Okay, what works really, really powerful with this one, the online ticker that you all see, the ticker that's one, so you could label that ticker whatever it is, and say join us live, join it now, and have your audience at all times connect to something that's very, very near and dear and important to your heart. So that's another added exposure for your business that you do. I love the pay-per-view portion. For example, we're here today, and although we're streaming live and we can have individuals go to the Yes Network, My Video Talk site, if we wanted to only have paid-per-view access, then those individual PayPal is built in. They would have to pay whatever fee I assign in order to access my web show. So you can have that definitely, when you're doing events and organizational meetings that requires payment, pay people. You know, let the people pay you, it's money.
And in addition to that, something very important also is that on the My Video Talk portion of it is that you can monetize the My Video Talk. So if you are an author or your baskets that you're creating and you're working with other people, your suppliers, you can actually create a video which runs 24/7 as an introduction to whatever it is that you're showing them for your creating your baskets, and you can charge them for a 30-second or 60-second commercial. Now your $50 that you're paying is no longer $50. It's not an overhead anymore because you just monetized your marketing workshop. So that's the difference between the broadcast that it's running all the time and you can monetize that. I use it in my job placements, and it's unbelievable.
Yes. And let it get her the applause.
Yes, that is a true statement. That is a true statement.
24/7, just like a television show.
Yes, and while your video is running 24/7, at any time that you wish to go live, all you do is what we're doing today. You go to broadcast now. The video portion will be replaced by you live, which you can opt to record or not. And then when you finish broadcasting, it goes back to whatever was playing there before. So they pop in, they look at your live show, and then they go back to your phone.
Awesome, awesome. Which, by the way, we're recording, right?
Yes. Yes.
Just thought I'd ask. Okay, so this is the last one, My Video Boardroom. Kind of combined this what you say, Ms. Harmon, with My Video Call. They're very similar in nature.
Oh, it's different. It's a minor difference.
Okay.
And think of this as your boardroom.
Imagine having 16 people located anywhere in the world on a live video conference at the same time. That is the power of My Video Boardroom.
Waitress?
This is an exciting product because within the boardroom, you can do presentations, PowerPoints, share your desktop, and so many more features. Include up to 16 video participants. Chat. No reservations required. Toll or toll-free numbers. Up to 100 attendees via phone. VoIP audio, application sharing, and desktop collaboration. The only person that needs the My Video Talk account on this conference is you, the person that schedules the meeting. Everyone else just needs internet access and a simple webcam to record the action. With our unique setup wizard, you can be up and running in minutes. Imagine how this product could cut down on travel time and expenses for businesses all over the world. My Video Boardroom, available exclusively through My Video Talk.
I think that video was self-explanatory.
Yes, very.
I have used this session, and I've had up to, I think the largest has been about 6 individuals with their own space, their own monitor, sharing and talking and interacting. You have an option where you could be the primary speaker and they only see you, or you could option to let every individual have their own spot and go be able to, you could give them full access. There's access levels that you give to them, but you could give them access to also be able to speak and to present. Also desktop share, where they can share their desktop and information as you do the presentation. So it just depends on the objective of that particular meeting, but the options are endless here with this boardroom.
So the major difference between My Video Call and My Video Boardroom is the size. 16 maximum, 24 maximum on a screen at any one time. And now you're asking me how does this differ to Skype, right?
Right.
So with Skype, for each person who is taking part, you pay an additional fee. Is that correct? So Skype in HD, if you can get it in HD, is going to restrict you to either the one-on-one, that person sees you or you see them. They're not seated all at the same time, if we call it seated. On the My Video Call, we translate the chat area into 10 languages. So that person logs in, chooses the language that they are going to be chatting in, and they can actually chat in that language, in addition to a conference call number that's going in. So you can knock people off the conference, you can ban them from the conference. Is that just truly, you can use them.
Sometimes it gets crazy.
It does get crazy. Or you just don't give them access to the mic. But the nice thing is, and you were asking about the smaller package. The smaller package includes the My Video Boardroom and does not include the web show. The bigger package, if we say to people for the extra, just take the bigger package to get all 6 with the highest amounts of capability.
Very good point. With the smaller package, what do I say? With the smaller package, which is $2.99 in cost, okay, so to give you a picture there, the smaller package, actually everything Ms. Marlene just said comes to you. The bigger package at $4.29, okay, everything she mentions comes to you. The biggest difference in what you get is really the bandwidth. So think about the strength and then your storage. Say for example with the video designer, you can record with the smaller package, which is called Basic Solutions. You can record what you saw I recorded up to 20 minutes max, the smaller. With the larger package,
on the email.
there's the email.
When we talk about video designer, please just in your mind say video email.
Yes.
The video designer is video email, the video web channel is your website. And so what Dr. Faith is saying, on the smaller package, you can record an outgoing message. You can record for as long as you want, and you can post it on your channel, and you don't have to, you record it within that studio, so you don't have to go anywhere else. 15 minutes or 30 minutes on the bigger package.
Okay, and then when you think about the video channel, all right, how many videos are going to go and how many videos instead have so that they can get rid of their stinking thinking? Well, if he takes the basic package, he can only have up to 30 of those videos. Okay, if he takes, which is the basic package I just shared with you, right? If you take the larger package, which is the one myself and Ms. Marlene, I'm quite sure Lynn would recommend you start with, that opportunity you can store up to 80 videos throughout your demonstration. So again, think the larger package, think storage and bandwidth. You just want, that's kind of the main difference between them in time.
And I just remember that the video channel, the broadcaster, and the email is within your studio. Those 3 products are within the studio, and they all use bandwidth and are interdependent on each other, okay? But just remember that what Dr. Faye said, 30 videos and 80 videos, you can have more videos, you just can't publish more than 30 or 80. So you can have them in there, unpublished, unpublished new ones, or whatever.
Okay. And then think as well as you're having your boardroom tonight with your board meetings and your attendees and you're thinking, think with the smaller package, $250. Able to attend with you. The larger package, $350.
That's on your broadcaster, your webinar system.
Your broadcast.
That many people can come.
That many people can use.
They can use.
On your webinar system, on the smaller package, $250, on the bigger package, $350. That's your webinar system.
And I use the word webinar, this helps me understand and relate a little bit more better. Right, you can relate to that. So yeah, so as you're teaching, as you're conducting, as you're instructing, $250 on the smaller and then $350.
And an important thing to remember, Suzzona, on the webinar, not to remember, but to know, is that if you have a guest speaker that you want to bring in, you can go into your attendee list, asking for the ambassador, and you can drag them into that pod. The broadcaster has a pod. And into that share pod where you're sharing your database or whatever, you can drag them in and give them the mic. And they can be, now you meet yourself up, they can be your guest speaker. There you go.
So now when you think about everything that we just shared with you, first thing you may think this may be a little overwhelming. So when you have the opportunity, once you sign up with whichever package you choose, whether you start $2.99 or $4.29, which is the recommended package, you take this, your laptop, whatever you have that has the webcam, and you just go for it. You just have a good time, you just get used to it, start designing your templates in My Video Designer, start color coding, start pulling some pictures that you want to insert, just really just do the basic footwork of this process. You have endless support. First of all, you have a cohort of the individuals you see here, myself, Ms. Marlene, Mr. Ivan, Mr. We work together. As I'm presenting here, I also speak up and present during her presentations that she hosts monthly throughout Central Florida. So once you're connected, we have ongoing professional development at least once per month. here that you have the opportunity to bring your laptop to learn, to ask questions, and then get more innovative ways to take your experience to the next level first, and then to your customers and clients. So you have local support. My Video Talk also has online support that you can call 24/7. You have a system that you can go in and you can type in. I mean, the support is endless. So you won't be like a fish out here flopping out of water, just help me with this big thing. After you pay your first initial installment, it's just $49 per month. $49 per month, 30 days later, thank you. So each month on the $50, you're having this system renew itself for just $49. Okay? So did you guys have any other immediate questions? I know we went a little over time. Thank you for your patience, and we just really want to make sure you are leaving here with a very clear understanding with My Video Talk. For some, you share this is your first exposure, and this is a great exposure for you. And I think IT, did just that. You have my information, my card. I want to encourage those who are not here, especially Ms. Helen. I encourage you to join the Yes Network. You have the card there. Let's stay connected.
Okay.
And make sure that you schedule a session with me and of course, my partners here to go any further with this and understanding how you can use it to come your business. How much does it cost? It's free. Absolutely free. Yes.
Just a quick comment here.
Yes.
Obviously, there's a financial consideration. Do I get the smaller package? Do I get the bigger package? I like to illustrate it this way. Most people are paying much more than $50 a month for their cell phone. How much does a cell phone really do for you by comparison with this? You've got these 6 areas, and if the larger package is a bit of a stretch, then my recommendation is to go for it anyway, put it on a credit card, and if you think about cell phone costs, I mean, I talk to people who are spending $300 a month on their cell phone, but that's not necessarily you. But if the $50 a month is reasonable, and you have to say it is for the 6 products, then spread the additional cost of that initial investment over a few months on your credit card, so the $50 a month maybe becomes $80 a month, but you have all the capacity, all the versatility of the full program. It makes sense. Because, false economy, it's like, I'm going to learn to play tennis and I buy a cheap tennis racket. Well, a little way down the road, I'm going to go and buy a good one. So, was that a false economy? Yes. That's all I have to say.
And monetize your web show. If you can get 3 or 4 people advertising for half the month, a quarter of the month, that they will have a 30-second radio spot where somebody can't see them, now you've paid for your investment. That just.
Do you do your radio shows for this? I don't, but I do advertising. Okay.
She does her promos.
Yes, and if you visit 24/7, it's in queue. That's a good idea. I never thought about that.
Absolutely.
So let the program pay for itself.
Yeah, because we have other radio show hosts who are doing their promo. They're putting it out on Facebook. Visit this, whatever. That's your promo.
Yeah.
And then they come to the radio show.
There you go. So to wrap this session up, this is Dr. Loretta Faith Harris, and I just want to thank you for taking the opportunity to come to the Yes Networking event today. I hope that you definitely walk away with some tools. Ms. Suzonna Warrenton, our stellar presenter today, talked about turning your passion into profit. Myself, Ms. Marlene, Ivan, Lynn, we're here with My Video Talk Solutions. In your inbox by next week, you will have a follow-up greeting from myself thanking you for being a part. Take the opportunity to reply to that if you want to meet one-on-one, and we'll talk about how you can use it personally to enhance your business. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Have a great day. Thank you.